Hey, Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka Man of the People, blessing you with a is it Labor Day? Yeah, Labor Day weekend video, getting you up to date on the latest Carolina Panthers news. Hope everybody has a good weekend planned. If you feel like connecting with me, let me know what you plan to do this weekend. The Jenkins family, well, we're going to do a little bit of a staycation, staying in Charlotte. It's hard to travel with the 10-month-old. Is she 10 months old, 11-month-old? You know, I got a lot of kids. We're getting old. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into the latest transactions for this Carolina Panthers football team. So, yesterday, as we were talking, you guys were saying, hey, Jalen Coker has been unclaimed off waivers. Carolina Panthers are going to get him. And it was like right as I was doing my show, so I hadn't got, wasn't able to have my feelers out there. But you guys are right, basically, is what I'm going to say. So I'm going to go through these transactions, getting you guys up to date. And let's also give a big shout out to Nicole, one of our members. If you're able to be a member of the channel, lots of great perks, additional information you get from me. So please consider doing so. What's up, Nicole? All right. So as you guys had mentioned yesterday, well, let's go through this. You guys had mentioned yesterday, the Carolina Panthers added 4 players to their practice squad, and some of these guys were previously on the 53-man roster. So they signed defensive tackle Jaden Peavy. They signed wide receiver Jalen Coker. So he hadn't made the 53-man. He was released, but he's back. And they signed Demani Richardson to the practice squad. He was on the 53, and now he's back. Well, he was on the 53 release, and now he's back. Offensive lineman Jatire Carter, he has been signed to the practice squad. So, good news. Congratulations to these guys. Unfortunately, there's always corresponding moves. I know a lot of people rooted for Jalen Coker, which is great. I know I interviewed Demani Richardson, so when he made it, I was like, yes, I picked the right guy to interview. And then he got released. Like, oh, darn. But he's back. So that's always great to see. And what's going on, family? What's up, Knucklehead K? Appreciate you. Look at this. All my members. Let's get a member some love here, because they are what keeps this channel going. Your support is greatly needed and appreciated. Knucklehead K. We also got Ali Bodrick on. What's up? Being part of the Charlotte family, I appreciate it very much. That'll get you through. These transactions happened just yesterday, late in the evening. I'd already done the broadcast, so I want to make sure I came on here and got this together. All right, now let's go for, hitting wrong buttons here. There we go. Now let's go ahead and talk about transactions that happened today. Yes, Dan Morgan is a busy fella, even on Friday. Even as we're getting out of the office early, he is making moves to make this roster better. So let's go ahead and take a look. Wide receiver Deon Cain, he has been added to the practice squad, as well as offensive tackle Brandon Walton. He has been added to the practice squad. All right, moving on. We had to make some corresponding moves. We released safety Alex Cook, defensive tackle Walter Palmore, offensive guard Mason Brooks from the practice squad. Those are all your transactions that happened today. So I see QT0 just asked what happened today. If you look it on the screen, that is exactly what has happened today. And yeah, now you all are all up to date. So time to spend a few moments doing what I do as man of the people. If you have a friend of the media, which is me, so I'm here to answer your questions. Simple, complex. If I don't have the answer, I'll get them and come back to you. So let's go ahead. Hey, Lisa's happy that Coker's back. All right, so here we go. Tony Pockets, you're invited to become a member, but you get this question answered. What are the rules with your practice squad players and other teams claiming them? So, the rules with that, I'm going to tell you in just a second. I just got an alert about something, so I got to make sure I get on top of this stuff and do what I need to do. But so the rules are, if you claim, like teams can pick Jalen Coker, Demani, Richardson, any of those guys that just got onto our practice squad. They can take them at any time. But if they take them, they cannot put them anywhere but on their 53-man roster. And I think there's an amount of time that they have to be on that 53-man roster. I forget that off the top of my head. But they can't just take the guy and put him on their practice squad. They have to take him. They have to put him on their 53-man roster. I believe it's at least 52 weeks. I'm sorry. I believe it's at least 2 weeks in which they have to put them on their 53-man roster before they could then make any changes with that player. They'd have to obviously release him first, and then they could sign him back to their practice squad if somebody else didn't pick them up. So good question, Tony. Hopefully that answers your question. If you have another question, let me know. Again, I'm here to help educate in all facets about this Carolina Panthers team, or any questions that you may have about the NFL. So good question, Tony Pockets. I appreciate you. All right, so just a few more comments about some players that you guys like and some people happy to see. Jordan Matthews back. Yeah, really good guy. I'm probably pretty sure going to interview Jordan Matthews because he is such a good dude. I want you guys to see that in case you have not seen him or heard from him. Very good dude. You're welcome, Tony Pockets. All right. I'm with Lisa. I'm kind of upset that Coker is on the practice squad. However, at least he can develop. But my question is, what kind of dirt does Ian Thomas have on the organization? I'm kidding. Yeah, Ian is another good dude as well. But just talking about pure football, I strongly believe Ian's biggest thing is, a lot of people are not too happy that Ian's still with the team because his production in terms of catching is not up there. It's just not one of the things to pop out at you, especially in the world of tight ends becoming now more and more dynamic. Us recently having, not recently, but formerly having Greg Olsen as a tight end that had 1,000 yards, right? And then we get Ian Thomas, who's, I don't know his latest stats off the top of my head. I saw something online the other day, but it's just nowhere near anything that pops out at you. But he is just a phenomenal blocker, and that's been talked about ever since he's been here. Every coach has talked about Ian Thomas and how good of a blocker he is, what that means to the run game, and that's where he's continued to get his play is because of that. So Ian Thomas still on a team, still blocking away. Hey, he may have a breakout game and get 30 yards, 40 yards catching or something like that. But nevertheless, there you go. Oh, we got another member to sign in, Donald Byers, who I always mess up your name for some reason. Byers is what I end up saying. But what's up, Donald? Appreciate you being here on the channel. All right. And I know my head's moving all over the place. But so did we end up keeping 4 tight ends? Well, we have Ian, Tommy, and Jordan, and Jatavian, but Ian, Tommy, Jordan. Yeah, we do have 4 tight ends. Okay. Yeah, we do. It's like sitting there repeating it. And yeah, we do. All right. It's going to be a short one today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I will continue to do more broadcasts, answer all questions. Just need to do a short one today. But most importantly, wanted to make sure I got you the latest news and information about this team. That is my promise to you. That is my oath. Is it an oath? I don't know if I can say oath, but that's my promise to you guys as we continue to grow doing what we do here at Charlotte Vibe. Thank you all so much for the support. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, and I'll see you again shortly. Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte Vibe.